Intestines.
That's the effect that coffee has on you?
Most people, yeah. Yep, it gets you going.
Well, I would say like it definitely gets the gears turning.
Oh my
But
God.
in a completely natural and normal way. Not in like an uncomfortable way.
What? What a way to start the show.
Just sets up the MBM.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like 3 sips in. I'm. Oh, sweetie, keep watching cartoons. Something's in my. What's in my crack came early this week. By the way,
not need the visual.
what's in my crack 2-0 last week.
Oh,
so,
let's go.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
And
Did you see the video that went viral of the guy who like ran into like the cutout of like a store entrance and just took a shit?
No, but those people are.
Well, no, it wasn't like he was like a psycho. He like just had to go. So he just found the first cover that he could and just pulled down the old pants.
That's a threshold I can't cross. I have trouble like in public doing that at a public restroom.
I just think
at
like
our office restroom I have trouble doing that.
if push came to shove,
Let alone a cardboard cutout.
or if push came to hold,
I get it.
I would definitely shit my pants before just dropping trow and shitting on the ground.
Absolutely.
In public, nonetheless. Like,
Absolutely.
if we're on a nice hike in the forest, things might be different. But
For sure.
rather than just in the foyer of a nice restaurant,
I can't do it.
there's no way.
Yeah, no, I just can't. I can't.
Oh, we're back.
I have no shame. So like
you know.
that's my threshold. I think says a lot.
Dropping trow in public to get one out.
That's where I draw
That's
the line.
where he draws the line.
That's
I'm
where I draw the line.
glad. It's a fair
Man
place
of
to draw the line.
principle over here.
So,
Yeah.
Dre,
My mom did raise no fool. She did actually.
first of all, it feels great to be back.
Oh, it's so great to have you back, Ryan.
It's so good to
We
be in front of a
missed you.
camera talking about shitting.
We missed you, man. We missed you. Yep.
I have been on a betting break, a forced betting break.
Forced betting break. Yeah, those apps they have out there, I can't even imagine.
Well, I'm a
Belgium's
loyal.
probably a betting-free country as well.
Everyone who knows me knows I'm loyal to a fault. Only person who doesn't think it's a fault is Allie, which is fair.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Like couldn't get on DraftKings out there. Could have gotten other stuff. Didn't want to.
No, not interested.
So I went on betting break, and something scary has happened. I think not betting for 2 weeks made some of my sweet boy tendencies come back.
It happens. It happens.
Because I was so dialed before I left. Remember? I was seeing the board
I know.
with 20/20 vision.
Ultra clarity.
Yes. And I went away and I came back and I'm like, Ravens -2?
I know.
What is this, free money night?
I know.
And then I was like, oh no, what has happened to me?
You know what's crazy is having Jake and Justin on. Bless them. Great job filling in. Even I found myself. And then I'd go back home. I'd be like, wait,
What am I doing?
Justin just gave out a ranked dog at home. The other side is the side to play.
Yes, it's always the
Like,
side.
what am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we got to dial it back in.
Did he lose that bet?
No, he won it.
Oh.
The Beavers covered, but they did lose outright.
Okay.
So the money line in the All Dogs was a bad play. The spread, good play.
Always, they always say, even a sweet boy is right twice a day.
Yeah, it's true. Well, and he gave out that historic under.
Yes.
Air Force Army.
An under so good, Dre. I think the only text you sent me the whole time I was on vacation.
I wanted to give you and Allie your space. You guys have given me the same courtesy when I've gone to Italy. Between the two of you, one text to you about that under.
Yep. Dre just texted me. Justin just gave out an under you would be so proud of. Air Force Army. Oh, it was, and it hit. Of course it hit.
It hit.
Air Force Army under, that is a thing of beauty.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
And speaking of unders, you know what starts tonight? It's on the TVs as we speak.
It's day 11 of football month in America.
It is football month in America.
I've been tracking every day. I hope you know.
I saw your tweets every time, and I was
Thank
like,
you.
let's go.
Yeah.
I love that you're tracking this. No, it's under season because college basketball is back.
Let's Go.
And there is nothing, and I mean nothing better than betting on underskilled 18-year-old kids to miss
the
basketball
best.
shots.
Oh my God.
It's the best. Those graphics that come up, no one's made a bucket for the last
243.
and it's a running clock. 5:04, and the 5:04 is going from 5:04, 5:05, 5:06.
Love the running clock.
The best place to be in the world as an unders better when that graphic comes
Oh,
up.
like Gonzaga's defense is locked in. St. Mary's hasn't scored in 8 minutes.
Right.
Oh, God,
It's
it's
incredible.
a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'd say we're like pigs and shit, but I don't think pigs and shit get that kind of joy out of it.
No, but I would say we're chuffed to bits.
There you go. Chuffed to bits.
So we interrupt Football
having
Month
a
in
piss?
America. Huh?
Are you having a piss when you say chuffed to bits?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I'm using that right.
Taking a
Get at
piss?
me.
I believe?
Taking a piss.
Yeah.
Taking a piss. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Taking a
So
piss
we
sounded right.
briefly interrupt Football Month in America to bring you college basketball unders are back.
Incredible.
Might as well just throw one on the
So
Buffs
great.
tonight. I didn't even put it in my big three. I'm all Nuggets right now.
Right. The old college sprinkle.
But the old college sprinkle on a Buffs under tonight against UC Riverside.
Oh, sign me up. Under 136.5.
Yep.
I almost feel like parlaying that under North Colorado against Houston's under and Colorado State against Gardner Webb under.
I don't know anything about Gardner Webb, but we know Houston. They play defense.
They play defense. They do.
We
They do.
so long, so lengthy.
Yeah, indeed.
All right, shall we jump into big threes?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Doubleheader. Monday Night Football, Nuggets.
Yeah. I miss the Nuggets more than I miss
Hell yeah,
football,
I love that.
which is crazy. Like, there were no Broncos games. I watched both Buffs games while I was over there. By the
Wow.
way, I missed more Buffs games in the last week
Yep,
than I've missed in the last 20 years.
correct.
Crazy. Didn't miss much, though, so that's good.
Bo Nix, a tribute to Jokic pass.
Yes.
You saw that? That was great.
I wanted that to end in a pick six so badly when it left his hands.
I mean,
course
that's
I did.
how it was meant to.
I know.
That's,
But the
that's
Buffs,
what he's trying to do.
the Buffs don't even hold up their end of the bargain
I
on those
know.
sorts of things.
know.
Okay, let's start here. All Nuggets, big three for me.
Right.
Wait, did we start with yours already?
No,
Nope.
I
Okay.
put yours on the board.
Okay. This is like you tell me if this is sweet boy stuff.
Okay.
Because this is just what's happening with the Nuggets right now. Aaron Gordon scoring, Jokic
is.
is assisting, and MPJ is making threes.
That's a lock. MPJ's making threes, no doubt about it.
Jokic assists. I believe that he is striving to average a triple-double. There is...
You're an early adapter. To these kind of theories.
I like... How should I say this? Everyone really wants to believe in this idea that Jokic doesn't pay attention to this stuff.
You know the man within.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's acutely aware of everything. He's
Quite
the Peyton
certainly.
Manning of basketball.
Quite certainly, yes.
So if you think that he doesn't know that he's only averaging 9.1 right now, you're crazy.
that kind of awareness on the court, you think then he walks off the court and he's just like, la-ti-da.
Yeah.
Just walking around aimlessly, not knowing what the fuck's going on.
No, he knows everything.
No, he's dialed.
Yeah. So I think that he's aware of the triple-double. I think he wants to average a triple-double. And I think he knows that he needs more assists to do so. So he's averaging 9.1. It's at 8.5. I like it.
The only concern, of course, would be the blowout effect. But as we all know, when you think the Nuggets are going to blow a team out, what happens is they're actually probably down entering the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, and we've seen this one. I'm a firm believer that Nug life is over. But we've seen this one before, which is you blow out a team one night and then you play them again. It's not going to happen again. I do think we love the Aaron Gordon matchups against the Spurs. And so he's going to have dunks and layups and all that good stuff all night.
An efficient 14.5, yes.
There we go.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Let's go to Dre's.
My big threes, yeah. Yeah, we'll keep it rolling. Primetime unders, don't know if you've heard. That's a
We
thing.
love primetime under.
Actually, trending the other way. There have been some nice primetime overs the last couple weeks.
Trendon Holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
New segment alert.
That sounds great. But Saints on Monday night at home, there's always some New Orleans voodoo at work. You know what I'm saying, Ryan? They're never just going to get blown out. And with Andy Dalton at quarterback, if the Saints aren't going to get blown out, it's a close, low-scoring contest. So give me the under. Devin Duvernay, all the wide receivers for the Ravens are injured, so we're going with the Texas Longhorn standout.
If there's ever a place where a guy named Duvernay is going to go off, it's Nolans.
Nolans, absolutely. It's a great point by you. For all I know, he's a Louisiana boy. He probably is. Over 42.5. What you may be asking, I didn't submit this to Allie. Receiving yards.
Okay.
Receiving yards, yes.
I was thinking beignets consumed.
Absolutely. You could have bet return yards. He's a good returner. That number would be too low. That juice would be too low. Receiving yards, over 42.5. And then MPJ consents are very efficient, splashing them at a very efficient rate, and he's taking a lot of threes, so boom.
Did
Easy
you know
peasy.
that of teams...
They're also a team that passed on him.
Of teams that have shot at least 250 threes in their first 9 games, the Nuggets are shooting the highest 3-point percentage ever in NBA history.
No way.
Yes.
Doesn't feel like that when you watch it.
I haven't watched enough, which is truly regrettable for
Just
me.
feels like they're not falling at that rate. But it shows you how spoiled you are. You could watch a historic rate, and you're like, boy, they take a lot of threes. They sure don't seem to hit, man.
The thing that I believe is skewing this stat is how many teams, especially like not in the last 5 years, have shot 250 threes in their first 9 games.
Few, you mean.
Very few.
Yeah.
So they're the best ever at that rate, but there's not that many teams who have shot that many.
Fair enough. Huh. I mean, I'm about it.
I know you've always been kind of anti of the 3-point movement.
Yeah.
Literally since the first time I set foot on a basketball court, I've always thought, why would I ever shoot from in there when it's worth more from out here? And it took a while for the NBA to catch on to what I learned at 9 years old. That's probably not the first time, but they're there now. There's no point in shooting 2-pointers unless they are uncontested.
Uncontested at the hoop.
Yes.
Which is how I like to get
yes.
my buckets.
Uncontested at the hoop. And for what it's worth, every shot that Nikola Jokic has ever shot is uncontested.
It's kind of true. It's crazy. But it is true.
MPJ has never and will never be contested in his entire life.
Yeah, no, that's pure. Straight pure.
Yep.
Much like Kenny Powers' fastball. He just throws straight pure.
Pure heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of pure heat, how has no one... What's the old sports science guy's name? The host? John?
Oh. Yeah, Scott. Yeah,
No,
Scott
I think
sounds
it's
right.
John and then a Mac of some
You guys
sort.
know, light, thin, blonde hair. A little gelled back. He's wearing a generic polo.
I feel like there's a decent chance. You think he's been canceled?
Could be.
I feel like there's a chance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, I was going to say, where is he? Oh, I got John right. John Brinkus.
That's correct.
Yeah.
John Brinkus.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Not to be confused with Brinkus. Isn't that the name of the nerd in
I thought you
Boy
were gonna
Meets
say
World?
Alex DeBrincat,
Oh.
known as El Gato.
Also not to be
around
confused
these
with Brink from the movie Brink.
parts. Yeah.
Anyways, where's he when we need him to tell us how fast Nikola Jokic threw that pass to MPJ the other night? I think it's the fastest basketball pass ever.
You might be right, Ryan.
We need to know. Where's John Brinkus? Probably
He puts
canceled.
some real zip. Yeah, the NBA doesn't care about those things. The NFL, they're tracking every single thing.
I know.
The NBA,
Yeah, the NFL knows how fast you are running, how fast the ball is traveling, how far, how many air yards, all that stuff.
Also, do you believe Justin Fields really hit 20.5 miles per hour on that run?
Yes.
He's just like dipping and dodging too much.
He's so fast.
He's really fast. Hell of an athlete.
I said this on Broncos. Watching him get a little bit better, bit by bit, is like one of my favorite things about the NFL this year.
Oh, I know. Just what a concept, drafting and developing a quarterback and being along for the fucking ride. A draft guy wouldn't appreciate that at all, So.
When I tell you that will never happen here,
It can't.
it will never happen.
No, it can't.
It will never
We're
happen.
not built for it.
No.
We're built different, and by that we mean toxic. Toxic AF.
If you
It's
aren't-
also why a rookie head coach won't work out. I'm
No.
starting to get that same feeling, Rhino.
Yeah. Wait. So Mike Shanahan, Gary Kubiak, both Super Bowls won by retreads.
Yeah, retreads.
I don't know enough about
Oh no,
Red Miller's.
Red Miller. I think he coached in college. I think he was a head coach at like Oregon.
Okay, fair enough.
So I think Red doesn't count either.
Yeah.
Also,
no rookie quarterbacks,
different
no
town,
rookie
different
coaches.
expectations. I would say.
Fair.
What worked in '77, not necessarily going to work in '02.
If you aren't Hall of Fame quality, the second you set foot on the field, you're out.
To quote Kenny Powers, you're fucking out.
Double Kenny Powers reference.
Kenny
Let's go.
Bring him back. Come on.
All right. Like I said earlier, there's no point in betting if you're not doing it at DraftKings Sportsbook. So
No,
get over to DraftKings
the only
Sportsbook.
place.
Use the code DNVR when you sign up to get in on all of their fantastic offers. I'm sure there's some good ones out tonight. But there's
us.
always great offers, including what's the offer these days, Dre?
Boosted left and right to celebrate the return of the NBA. Bet $5 on any NBA money line to win $200 in free bets. Of course, must be 21 or older. Colorado only. One per new customer. Minimum $5 deposit and wager $200 issued as 8 $25 free bets. Restrictions apply. See terms at DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. Doesn't say it there, but I also say see show notes for details.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. What a guy.
Yep. That's
A little
just
extra,
me.
a little extra on top for the people.
Little bonus for you.
Little cherry for there.
Absolutely.
Okay. Do we have a dilemma of the day?
We do. We do.
Wow.
I believe we do.
How to build an MNF plus Nuggets SGPP.
That's right, Ryan.
So
That's
many
right.
letters today.
Man, there's so many profit boosts here.
MNF
pick
SGPP is
one.
almost as intense as the one that we were talking about earlier, the abbrev we were working on earlier.
Yeah, that's right. It's just too many.
It's too many
Too
letters.
many, yeah.
Too many letters. It's actually even less than the one that I shot down earlier.
That's right. Okay, and we can get that 50% profit boosted.
50% profit boost on an SGPP.
SGPP. Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, plenty of risk-free SGPs and stuff like that on the NBA, but for all intents and purposes.
So DraftKings has just popped up with a little responsible gaming tips thing on my app. I don't know what I did to deserve
Shall we?
this kind gesture, but I'm going to share them because I think it's actually important.
Okay.
One, and this is literally it should be the number one rule.
Man.
Avoid chasing losses.
Once I learned to not chase losses, my world opened up. Our worst losses are chasing losses. No doubt.
Yes. The worst day you'll ever have betting is the day that you try to bet twice as much on the next
Yep.
bet to make the bet that that is the worst thing you can do.
Yep.
So great job, DraftKings.
You know that loss you just suffered? If you want to make that 20 times worse, go chase it. Go
Yes.
chase that loss.
Yes.
See how much you'll miss the shitty feeling you're currently experiencing.
Yes, so true. 2, take a break for any amount of time that you feel is necessary.
Go to Europe for 2 weeks. Take a break.
Yep.
Ain't
Well,
nothing
you
wrong
might
with
come back
that.
to Sweet Boy. Just
Yeah, it's true. Though.
gonna be
It's
honest.
true.
3, set a realistic budget and never play beyond your means.
Know
That's
your unit. Know your unit.
Yes.
Your sprinkle, your half unit.
And 4, educate yourself and be knowledgeable about the wagers you're placing. Great stuff.
Damn it all, yes.
I honestly no bits. Everyone should have followed those.
No, they're all basically principles of the manifesto.
Yes. The 4-line manifesto that doesn't mention any of those things. But they are basic principles of the manifesto. I agree with you entirely.
It's more a random scribble of incoherent thoughts.
It's closer to the 10 commandments.
It is. And
But it's like the 4
scripture.
commandments.
It's scripture for that.
Okay. Let's start with the Nuggets. Don't forget to flip that thing.
The manifesto reads, only sprinkling money lines or parlaying spreads / money lines for college hoops, NHL, and NBA in midweek. Like, what?
And nothing about
Nonsense.
It is. We should actually make a real manifesto.
We should, because we kind of have loosely created a manifesto that stands for some real values.
Yes. I wonder if we could find the old Circle of Trust graphic.
Oh,
because
God,
I know
who
Russell
knows?
Wilson is in it, and it's really it'll just be sad.
We loved betting on Rusty Wilson.
Betting on Russell Wilson is the second most profitable thing in my life, other than betting on Nikola Jokic,
I know.
and it just hasn't happened this year. Okay.
If you've got a little juice in the caboose, though, you might be profitable to bet on. Is
Yeah,
what
it
that
is.
tells me.
Yes.
Zion, we're looking at you.
I was going to say, we haven't talked about Beignet Biombo at all this year.
Man, that's kind of rude, I think, of our king. He's more like Beignet Vince Carter, you know?
Yeah, but that doesn't rhyme.
It's true.
And he got super thick when he was hurt, so that's
He
why
did.
he became
He
Beignet
did.
Biombo.
I mean, he loves the beignets. Who could blame him? Frankly, I'm not a fan.
Really?
I think of all the fried dough options
a lot.
globally,
Dude, the
it's
ones that
like
we got...
pretty mid to lower tier.
You were there. The ones that we got from
was.
Café Du Monde the last time
Yeah.
hit different than the other shit that we've had when we were there.
They were drowning in powdered sugar. I was maybe
We
too
were trying to eat
concerned
them in
with
the car.
with the rental
Yes.
right before being returned, not being like doused in white powder, than I was with enjoying my beignet from Café Du Monde.
The best part about getting powdered sugar on you, though, is if you just rub hard enough, it goes away. All right. Anyways,
Great advice.
Aaron Gordon points. We go conservative over 12.5.
Always.
Okay. Nikola Jokic assists, conservative 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you buy it any lower than that?
You can buy it at 6.5, but it's minus 425, which I bet does not apply to that
Okay.
boost.
We'll stay away then. We'll stay away. 7.5 it is. Michael Porter Jr. threes. Let's go 2+.
Okay. I'm confident in that as well.
Yeah. Rebounds, anything we're feeling? Anything on this like general game
Wait.
flow?
Let's go 3+ on MPJ.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Everyone loves a low number, right, Ryan?
Yes. What was the next thing?
Excuse me. I was asking if there's anything game flow wise we want to get into, overs, spreads, stuff like that. Buy a total down real low and bet the over. That sounds fun. Getting on some bones.
You're gonna have to help me a little bit with just like how the games have been going, because I'm just seeing box scores. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean,
This is the weirdest position I've ever been in my life. I think I can confidently say I've never missed more Avs and Nuggets games in a row than I did while I was gone.
I believe it, man. I believe
It's a
it.
terrible feeling.
I
But
mean,
it is kind of fun waking up and you look at your phone and there's like 2 wins on there.
these, they kind of seem to dial things in for a second with Lakers and Jazz, as far as not every game being in the, 1-250s.
Yeah.
And then the last few games that went right out the window.
I love the run and gun Nugs.
Oh, they're the best. Bones fits so well on that. Let's get in on a
Right.
Bones market here.
I will say, like, I hate to do this, and I hope
Please.
it's not true anymore.
No, please.
But Bones usually doesn't go back to back.
Yeah, he did just have an all-timer against this very same opponent.
I want him to get to this point, and he will. But
It just takes a minute.
he hasn't been great at repeat performances.
This is basketball for you. Getting to that level, if you're a repeat performer, that takes a while.
100%. It's even harder when you come off the bench.
Absolutely. You know what, Rhino? Let's stick to these legs. Let's go to the Monday night.
I like it.
Flip
I like
that thing, and then we can reassess as needed.
Okay. Oh, there's also just a regular NBA SGP Profi boost out there.
Yeah, and I think it's a little mistake-free, a little protection.
Did you get your Powerball tickets today?
No, I wasn't aware that was
Is it past deadline?
Probably.
deadline's fast. What's that at? $5 billion?
1.9 billion.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
I could buy my soccer team pre-tax. Post-tax, I could not.
Yeah, I put a couple units on it. I'll say that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
I mean, do you know how hard it would be for me to build a parlay that a couple units could win 1.9 billion?
The book makes it so that it's impossible.
Yeah, exactly.
The book does not want to have to suffer a
I
loss.
might
that
get close
big.
when USA wins the World Cup.
Probably. That's full-blown
White whale.
white whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Red,
is.
white, and blue whale.
Yeah. No, I mean, and that should put into perspective what a white whale is. A white whale is the U.S. winning the fucking World Cup.
God.
Like, this is how monumental of a bet we would be winning when we win a white whale.
Yep.
One of these days, kids. One of these days.
I have to say, on our trip, I obviously became a
Is that a Britishism, our trip?
I became a lifelong Leeds fan.
Of course.
And you know what I'm really excited about?
What's that?
Having action before the college football games even start on Saturday morning.
It's great. Morning slate, I used to every single Saturday, Sunday, I had a morning parlay that was losing right before I was going to lose more money on college football. It's phenomenal.
That should be
Great feeling.
That should be one of the top rules is just don't make parlays.
But when they hit, oh boy, the wind under my sails when a parlay hits.
So let's get back to this parlay we're working on.
Okay. Game lines. Let's buy it down. Let's buy this. We want to go under. Let's go like under 50.5.
Okay, let me flip it real quick. Game line.
Game line's very good.
Alternate total. What'd you say?
Under 50.5.
Wow, that feels really safe. And at minus 175, I love it.
Right?
Okay.
And then we need just one more pick to make this an SGPP. We go Duvernay. Over 29.5 receiving yards. Feels nice and safe.
Taysom Hill Tutty.
I mean, I shouldn't, but I love that. I love that.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I really appreciate that wager right there.
I don't have the boost in my slip yet, but that's right there, plus 1650.
Plus 1650. Okay. With the SGPX, the two SGPs combined. So it's plus 2350 to start with.
Wait.
You got Duvernay and Taysom Hill?
Oh, I didn't put Duvernay.
29.5. Easy peasy. Safe ones.
Oh, gosh. How do I do this?
So it becomes plus 2.
Everything?
Go to add the SGP part for the Ravens. Go to add picks right there.
Shut the fuck
Yep.
up.
No, DraftKings Sportsbook. Amazing app.
What a button.
Robert, MPJ, a little bit of hiccup, little hurtsy, missed a game. He's been back feeling great, playing amazing. So don't you worry, Robert. MPJ's all well.
And you haven't been banned. We just
you
didn't see your
haven't been
comment
banned.
yet.
We didn't see your comment, and that's okay. We sending lots of love your way.
All right, so we've tossed in Duvernay.
He's an RK as well, by the way. Robert Kitchens.
There's only one.
Well, fair enough.
But if there was another one, it would be Ryan Klesko, former first baseman for the San Diego Padres.
Hell yeah. Shouts to that guy.
Yes. 35-25.
Yep. With the boost. It's a beaut.
It's
a
told.
great way to celebrate the big guy being back. That just feels right, Ryan.
There is. If we could get a producer back at any moment here, that
if
would
someone
be cool.
could return at the wheel to
There seems to be some sort of
send us off
light
that
panic
might
going
help.
on in the room around us.
Yeah.
I feel like the dog meme where everything's on fire and I'm just saying, this is fine. We'd love to end the show.
Yeah. Yaya told me it helps him if someone does a salute gesture to know that we're about to head out. I guess Rudo does that. So.
Okay. Well,
Shouts to you, Rudo.
Yes.
Thanks for putting in the good work. And best of luck on all your endeavors. And Woney, right? Woney tonight.
we got a Woney.
We got a Woney. So
All right.
that's all that matters.
We'll see you guys later.